Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a no communication reading for my dearest Aries. Aries, we're going to take a look at someone you're not talking to either because it's not an established relationship just yet, or you've had a fight or an argument, or you're in separation. If these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I do have those links down below. All right, my lovely Aries, let's get started. Let's see what your person's energy is. Okay, we see the Nine of Wands in reverse. All right, they're viewing you as the Justice card in reverse, Libran energy. And we see the Three of Pentacles. Now, Aries, you did come through really strong in the Libra reading. So if you're dealing with a Libra, or if you have Libran placements, you may want to check out this reading, because we also have Libra coming through in your reading. And although the cards are different, I'm sensing a very similar message. Now, it looks like your person here with the Nine of Wands in reverse may be feeling really exhausted at this time. Yeah, we see the Fool energy in reverse, Aries energy. They may be feeling foolish, but the shadow attributes of Aries energy can be unpredictable, stubborn, destructive, or immature, and that really could represent your person at this time. And it could be due to the fact that they're feeling extremely overwhelmed by other things going on in their life. Now, I'm not trying to make any excuses for bad behavior, but I do feel like your person may be somebody who has rushed in and out of connections, or your connection. I do feel like this person is feeling overwhelmed, and it could be by what's going on here. Some of you, you're getting a divorce from this person. Some of you, you're in separation. Some of you, it just has been a fight or an argument. But I do feel like this person has a tendency to act foolishly, and they do want to communicate with you. I feel like this person definitely doesn't want to let you go, Aries. We see the High Priestess. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces person, somebody very highly intuitive. But this may also be somebody here who keeps secrets, or is or has been secretive with you. All right. And, it could be that, for some of you, maybe it is they're, flirting with other people, or they're just not really opening up. They're not really opening up the way they really should be with you. All right, and we see the Queen of Wands. It does look like you're dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But for some of my Aries here, I do think there's a little bit of a heads up that there has been some sort of third-party interference here with this connection. Now, it could obviously be like a friend or a family member, but for a lot of you, it may be a romantic partner. Okay, and maybe you're not in a relationship, like you're not in an exclusive relationship with this person, Aries, but they haven't been completely open and honest with the fact that they might have a secret lover, or they have somebody else that they're dealing with. They're viewing you as the Justice card in reverse. Now, this is Libran energy, and this is Libran energy showing up in its shadow, and this can be dramatic or unreliable. It can be two-faced. It can be unpredictable. So a lot of you, this may be a connection where you've had a lot of fighting, where there's been a lot of drama. This person may feel like there's something that you've said or done that wasn't fair, or that you're being overly dramatic here about, whatever's going on between the two of you. Again, I'm not saying that's true. It's just how they're viewing you, Aries. Okay, and we see the Six of Swords energy in reverse. This person may feel like there's something here that you haven't been able to move on from. And again, maybe it was some sort of past infidelity, or maybe it was, you caught them flirting or talking to somebody else or something like that. But there's definitely conflict here. Okay, there's definitely conflict. This person hasn't been able to move on from you, though. They do feel like you're detached, or you're giving them the cold shoulder. And we see the Five of Pentacles in reverse, that you're holding back. But this person does want to heal things with you. Okay, and I don't know if that's something you want or not. But with the Three of Pentacles, it does look like this person is going to try to come in and get on the same page, try to work things out with you. Okay, we see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we see the Three of Pentacles. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I do feel that they may be coming in within 3 days or 3 weeks here. I do think this person is really going to come in and try to work things out. But the Ace of Pentacles in reverse tells me they also know that this may be a missed opportunity. That maybe things have gotten, a bit much, a bit overwhelming, or a bit too, too rocky here within this relationship, and it may end up in a missed opportunity. Now we see the Hanged Man, Pisces energy. So strong Pisces energy in this reading. But I feel like this person, you know, is still hanging out in your energy, but I also feel like they're strategizing, or they're trying to figure out how to, you know, leave their ego at the door and really come in and fix things. I don't know if that's going to be a, you know, a reality here for this person or not. But yeah, they're kind of in an energy of stasis. And, you know, we do have, you know, we have 4 more days or 3 more days in Mercury retrograde here. So maybe when Mercury goes direct, that's when you're going to get, this person gets some clarity, or, you know, they come towards you. So what we need to know about this person, okay, this person may feel unappreciated, or maybe they haven't been fully appreciative of you, Aries. This person may also not take the best care of themselves, or be taking the best care of themselves. I do feel with the second chakra showing up imbalanced, you know, this is the sacral chakra. This could be somebody here who's promiscuous. It could be somebody who focuses too much on the physical, okay, and not enough on emotional intimacy. And when we do have a blocked sacral chakra, or an imbalanced sacral chakra, you know, we get, this can lead to, you know, feelings of being easily overwhelmed emotionally. Your person could have creative blocks, or feel like they've had some sort of loss of imagination, or they don't have any creativity. They could be really out of touch with their emotions and be closed off. And it can also lead to like sexual or reproductive issues. All right, so a little bit of a heads up as to what may be going on here with your person. And we're also seeing the woman holding a heart. Interesting, because Libra, they got the same message here. But it's like this person does want to make you a love offer. They still do want to try to come in and work things out. So I do think it's going to be quite a big decision here, Aries, whether or not you want to do this, you want to deal with this, you want to move forward here with this person. You know, have there been deal breakers, right? So let's see, what else might be holding this person back? You know, giving too much. You're depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take. I do see that. I mean, maybe they feel like they were giving too much, or that something here is off balance in the connection. They may have a tendency to love bomb. Okay, I could see that. And we see love sucks. You have stopped believing in love. Let yourself heal so you can be open again. So yeah, for a lot of you, this person just keeps repeating patterns, or maybe they keep jumping into relationships and without healing whatever had happened, you know, in the previous one or happened before. And so I do feel like they have a pattern here of being disappointed in love. Now let's see what they want to say to you. Values. So we have too many differences. So they do recognize that you two are very different, or you show up in the relationship differently. And there's that fighting, bickering, and arguing energy. I wish you understood how I feel. So they do see that there's a lot of disagreements, but they may feel like they, you know, haven't been seen or heard. Again, it could also be that this person hasn't quite expressed themselves, you know, the way that they need to. All right, Aries, let's see if there's anything hidden here. Is there anything hidden that my Aries really need to know, or they need to see here regarding this connection? All right, so long distance love. Some of you, this is a long distance connection. All right, and for some of you, if there is a third party, that person could be at a distance from them, or somebody online. And we do see a relationship blossoming. So some of you, you're in the earlier stages of this connection. And I feel like there's definitely, you know, a big heads up here if that's the case. But let's see. Final messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries. All right, we see caring connection. A new supportive relationship is on the horizon. And, you know, to be honest, Aries, it may not be with this person. All right, it might be a kindred spirit, or possibly even romance. It could be someone new, or the deepening of an existing relationship. Okay, so it really could be either one. It just sort of depends if you want to put the work into this connection. It also depends on if there have been deal breakers here or not, okay? And open your heart to this new connection. But I do feel for a lot of my Aries, there may be somebody new, somebody more in alignment coming your way, all right? So I'm going to leave it here. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.